What is going on, traders? A lot of you up bright and early this morning. Excited. You guys excited to make some money this morning? Happy to see you guys in here. We got Kevin Gamela in the house. Coin, Jonathan, Kim, Elijah. Finally back, Elijah. Happy birthday to your wife, Jag Trader. We ready to rock and roll? This morning, I got to be honest. Very light watch list. Not a lot going on this morning, but you know me. I'm going to be digging around and finding something for us to trade. There's a few good opportunities for us today. Yesterday, guys, awesome work. I was very happy for you guys. Everybody did very well. All you guys did very well yesterday trading. A lot of different stocks popping on off. PEIX. Did any of you get this one? You remember we were talking about this one getting over that $7 area and holding that level? Ended up doing that. Ended up doing just that. So PEIX, great work if you guys took that trade for the later day grind. So PEIX still on a tear if you guys were able to get this one. If you guys were able to get PEIX. This one has been getting so overbought. FSLR, let's see what that one's doing, Kevin. If it pops out of the gate, yeah. Let's see what that one's doing this morning. FSLR. Was this the one that popped up for us yesterday? Or what? Which one popped up randomly? I thought that was FSLR. Talking about a little fade on this if it gets a little pop right out of the gates. All right. GME coin. FSLY. That's what it was. Yeah, FSLY. Brad in the house. What's going on, man? Back at it. Great trades yesterday, Brad. Gonna do it again today. You guys are killing it. I'm not gonna be as hesitant today with the trades. I know, Elijah, you were on vacation, but we've been trading live. As long as we get 10 likes in here. Been trading live every day, and it's been a ton of fun. Ton of fun with you guys. So yesterday I was a little hesitant to pull the trigger. Today I'm gonna pull it. I am going to pull it. But guys, just be aware. Like I said yesterday, I just help create the blueprint in the morning with the pre-market analysis. When we go live, we all got to individually build our own house. So if you're going to follow trades, just understand we all have different sizing, different risk. Everything's a little bit different. FSLY, I like this one. Yeah, that happens with me all the time with tickers. That I'm flipping through charts and I'm like, oh man, there's so many that like one letter's off. Happens all the time. Yep, that's good. Fearless trader in here. Great job yesterday. Fearless remembered FSLY because he killed it, and he wasn't shy about it. Through my heartache. Jerry, what's going on? Gave it a like. All right. Yeah, by the end of the stream, I'll check the likes and see where we're at. FSLY, not a bad trade yesterday, so great work there. I like it too. I like this one too. This one's not bad. If we get a pop, we can risk off of the previous close here, 92.80. Not bad. Go back to the fountain in which we drank yesterday. I'll write that one down. Not a bad one. Against previous close. Otherwise known as PCL. So as you guys know, if you guys are watching these, I want you guys to be prepared for the market open. Our gap up watch list, not a whole lot going on. Over here in the gap up land. Jonathan, we got a little stock for you in the dollar menu penny land. GME, GameStop. I don't know how GameStop's doing it. I really don't. I see them as the blockbuster of today, you know, with everything being digital. But somehow they're doing it. BLNK. This morning we're going to go over as well. Not a whole lot going on, but we have a few stocks we're going to be looking at this morning. Gap down watch list. VCNX. I'm going to be watching that one out of the gates. We're going to go over that one in a bit. Bear scan watch list, overbought stocks. And when the market opens, for those of you who are not aware, these are the intensity scanners. Positive intensity, meaning this is the momentum. Stocks that are getting overbought. Overbought like FSLY did yesterday. It was highlighted orange. FSLY was highlighted orange yesterday, meaning we're getting overbought. Get ready for the reversal. The same is true on the negative side. So I want you guys to be ready for that when you're watching these scanners. And I love when you guys are typing these out in chat as well, because a lot of times I'm just kind of planning the trade, trading the plan when the market opens from charts I've already been looking at. So multiple eyes everywhere. That's what we like. Jonathan, you feel so special. You should, man. You are very, very special. Coin. There must be something coming with GME because they should not be. Yeah, that's what I was thinking this morning too. I'm like, okay, they're gonna kind of do what KODK has been doing, right? KODK was once a camera company, then they were a blockchain company. Now they're healing everyone with the coronavirus. They're gonna do something like that. So GameStop's gonna turn into something else. PS5 launch, I think, and the new consoles maybe could have something to do with it. Certainly could have something to do with it this morning. You guys are bright and early. I like that. We can go ahead and get on with the day. All right, let's go ahead and jump into GME gonna make vaccines. Yeah, we could see it happen. They're gonna be the KODK. When stocks should not be going up as much as they are, that's usually when we get a massive short squeeze. So I'd be interested to look at GME. You can go to Yahoo Finance and look under statistics and see the short interest on the stock. It may be pretty high because everyone else is thinking the same thing. This should not be up this high. All right, yesterday, you remember, guys, we were watching MT. That ended up bouncing around 1240. Little bounce, but like we always go over, longs take longer, shorts take shorter. That's something I live by when I trade. I hate longs because of that. I hate sitting in stocks all day, but some setups I can't avoid. I cannot avoid some setups. MLHR, woo! Talk about the elevator down. Just want to review some of these real quick. We were watching this one yesterday as well for this one to fade on off. You remember? It was day 3. Day 3, the stock was overbought. Very light volume, pre-market after hours. What does that mean? When a stock has light volume pre-market after hours and it's overbought, it means, guess what? All these people who were buying the euphoria, experiencing that FOMO, they're not getting that gap up, and they're not too happy about it. So they're going to start unwinding their positions, and we're going to see the stock unwind, fade. Just missed. It happened too late. And I did trade MLHR the other day, but it was just slow. This didn't happen until around 12 o'clock where it started to unwind. So a little upset I missed that one. But if you guys were still watching it, great trade there. BE this morning. I'm still going to be watching this one. Fearless trade. Yeah, I would think it would go down with the new console because no more discs. Well, I know one of the consoles, I think they're selling one without discs and one with discs. The console. So it is transitioning. It is certainly transitioning to a no-disc world. But we're old enough to remember, those with the 64 and the Nintendo, blowing it, always blowing in the games to get all the dust out so they'd work. We're old, guys. We're old. We're very old. So VCNX, I like this one. We're at all-time lows. This came out with failed phase 2. Failed phase 2 trials on VCNX. The phase 1 says, is the drug safe? Phase 2, is it effective? So this drug is apparently not effective. Phase 2, phase 3 usually bring in the most hype. Phase 3 says, is this drug better than what's available on the market? VCNX is going to be opening up at all-time lows. So I'm excited about that for the opportunity here. I want to see some more panic. with VCNX. I think we could see this break below the lows of 183 because we have not seen a lot of traders panic their positions yet. This is all in pre-market. Want to see this a little lower? We start seeing the stock tank. I will be looking to scoop up some VCNX at all-time lows. I'm quite certain with VCNX, SSR is going to be turned on as well. So short sale restriction. Shorts are unable to hit that bid. They're going to place their orders on the ask. Nice setups. I just went over BE as well. I think this one, I want this one to pop out of the gates a little bit. I really want to pop out of the gates here. Let's look at left of the chart. Let's look left of the chart on BE. We were watching it yesterday, but this one's coming up towards resistance. Let's zoom in here a little bit. We have resistance, this upper shadow. Upper shadow means there's a lot of sellers. There's a wall of sellers unable to break. We have multiple upper shadows back here as well, the 1950s, 1960s. So I like this for a pop. Yesterday at the close, it tried to sell off a little bit, but then it popped right back up. So this leads me to believe, okay, we still may have some shorts in this that need to get squeezed out at the open. I want this one to kind of pop up towards that $19 for a short for me to get interested in BE. INO, guys. Great trade yesterday if you guys took that right off the trend. And I like what Coin said this morning with WKHS. He was correct. I'm not trading in pre-market. It's kind of one of my rules, but this did come right down towards 28.50. 28.50. Let's look at the chart here. We were watching this one yesterday. We did not trade it. WKHS, we've nearly watched this every single day for the last few weeks, but what we've noticed here was the trend that it's on over the last few weeks. Here is the trend line over the last couple weeks from $21, $22 area, and this morning it's been respecting this trend line, and this morning it's getting a little bounce off of it as well. So we have multiple areas of support here we need to be watching. Obviously, WKHS is overbought, but stocks that are going crazy, irrational, can be irrational longer than you can be rational, is the quote. We see that with PEIX, which you guys traded yesterday. We were watching PEIX for continuation there. Some of these stocks are just getting nice squeezes on WKHS. Not a different story here. Here's the trend line it's on. If we're going to be trading this yesterday, look at this. Kim got this yesterday, actually, right at the open of the day. Kim bought this fear down to the trend line. The fear right down to this trend line, and you got to be quick with some of these. They'll sell off very fast down to the trend, and then, you're going to feel scared. The scarier the trade is, the better. When you're taking comfortable trades, and this is what I didn't realize when I first started trading, I'm going to throw this in here for free. Tips are welcome, but not required. Messing with you guys. This is one thing I did not recognize when I first started trading is I would like to take comfortable trades. I'd either buy high, hope higher, because I was, fear missing out, or I would take trades when they felt comfortable. Usually when you're very scared to get in something, it's a good trade. Because guess what? Human behavior is always the same. So everyone else is experiencing that fear as well. But they're on the opposite side of the move. Jarrett, how's GNCA looking? So guys, with WKHS, we're going to be mindful of this. We're going to watch this at the open against this trend. This is buying high, hoping higher, but we'll watch that area very closely. Very, very closely. Brad, major facts. Spitting truth. We're spitting truth in here, Brad. You've learned that as well. Yeah. The longer you're trading, you will learn these things. Inevitably, you're going to learn them. The 90% of traders that, don't become consistent, they don't recognize that. They blow themselves out of the water very too quickly. They don't give themselves enough time to learn that. GNCA, what's going on here? Just a little pop this morning. Little pop. GNCA, they came out with some news this morning. They announced FDA acceptance of a new drug. That news usually doesn't bring in much hype. FDA acceptance of a new drug. The chart's a little ugly on GNCA as well. $3 is going to be pretty tough resistance. So I really wouldn't be too interested here on GNCA. Really wouldn't be too interested unless we get a lot of volume. Then we can look for a short against $3. All right, let's move on down the list, guys. Well, we got the 10 likes, so we're going to be trading live today, guys. You guys are wondering, Kevin, why do you always have a Bojangles cup you're drinking out of? Guys, I live in North Carolina. All we got is Bojangles and farms. Where you want me to go? Where you guys want me to go? All right, so BLNK is our leading gapper in the morning. This so far on the gap up watch list. 24 million shares in the float. It's got roughly 2 million shares in volume traded this morning. So BLNK, this stock is out of nowhere, 845, just came out with some news. They are an electric vehicle company, and what they came out with was, let's take a look at the news. They are deploying 539 charging stations. BLNK might run due to battery day. Battery day as well. I didn't look too much into detail on all of that, but so enlighten us, Coin. Yeah, it's like Elon Musk. What did he say? I didn't even really look at it. But apparently today's battery day. So yeah, that may help extend this move here with BLNK. Electric vehicles hot. TSLA battery day. Gotcha. BLNK. I got a chart on this. So before it came out with this news, what did we have here? We had a head and shoulders pattern. Wasn't looking too good. Wasn't looking too good with BLNK, the past chart history chart. This is a clear head and shoulders pattern on the daily, but it's trying to break out of it with that news. The company knew it. They're like, we got to get out of this head and shoulders pattern. Come out with some news. So yeah, we're going to be met with some major resistance, major resistance with BLNK. And this becomes even more major. Why? Because it happened relatively soon, not that long ago. You guys hate me. I crush everybody's dreams. BLNK. Kevin, we just want you to say buy it. Now, when a stock moves like this, very not too long after the next move, there's just a lot of baggies. There's a lot of baggies in this like $10 to $13 range that are really going to be looking to get out of their positions. Most of the time, you will not see this stock break out past this area on the chart. It does not happen most of the time. BLNK, but it's got the news. We do 3 types of analysis in here. We got to do the fundamental, trader, and technicals. Technicals not so good. It's got the trader analysis, and the fundamentals are there. It's got the news. It's kind of the sector-ish that's hot right now. So it's a stock we got to watch at the open. This is obviously where most of the volume is going to be out of the gate on the gap up watch list. So we'll keep that on watch. They're certainly keeping on watch. Came out at 8:45, and also you just got to understand market sentiment. There was nothing else really moving this morning. So at 8:45, when this stock came out with a press release, it's game on. It's money time. If I was advising companies when to come out with PRs, that's something I do. See in the morning what's going on, what stocks are moving. All right, BLNK 980. FSLY getting a little pop this morning. Getting a little pop on it. See how that one's going to open on up. We may break through the previous close on it very quick out of the gates. That'd be fine with me. I think there's a good trade there, especially since it's overbought from yesterday. Getting even more overbought. I'll be all over that. SOL. SOL, I want you guys to be familiar with this one. SOL from the last 3 days has been spiking. Here's the trend that SOL is on. This is a $2.90 stock. We're on the dollar menu. We are on the dollar menu. So here's the trend. If you guys are interested in SOL, it's going to be opening up right near the trend. That's going to be at 275, which is essentially the previous close. 279 is going to be that previous close. We have seen this rip out of the gates the last 3 days. Yesterday, it waited a few minutes, probably, waited till roughly 10 o'clock before it moved. This is yesterday here. Sold off a little bit out of the gates, consolidated, and then took on off a little bit after that. But just be familiar with SOL. I wish I had shorts here. I think we may get a pop out of the gates on it. Very fast move up towards like 320. That 320 area is kind of where I'd like to short it. But I don't have shorts here. But this one is one to watch. Here we are right up at resistance at $3. And this happened very recently as well. 296, 298 on SOL. It's going to be open up right at yesterday's high at 290. And right near its trend from the last 3 days. And I think that $3 area is going to be like a little gravitational pull on it. So we'll see what happens here. Getting overbought quick. If you guys are trading this, just it's right near support. And just be mindful of that $3 area, 320. If you're going to trade that on the long side, I'd be scaling out over $3. Right. as Coin said, scale in up to 320. That'd be the idea there. It has... On Friday, it spiked right out of the gates. Yesterday, it waited about 20-30 minutes. The Thursday, it kind of grinded. So we'll see what happens on it. We'll be watching it. We will be watching it. I probably won't trade it because I don't want to buy something up here at 280.90. I don't think. If I do, the risk is going to be very tight on it. Risk is going to be very tight at that like 275 area. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Not bad. But that's the watch list, guys. It's WKHS, FSLY for pop out of the gate. Another pop out of the gates. VCNX for continuation on the sell-off under $2. Yeah, so BL and K, we're going to be familiar with that. Just watch it. And then otherwise, we are going to have our eyes on the scans. So we are not going to miss anything. Just like yesterday. We're going to be on top of every play out there. All right. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. So I'm watching 6 out of the gate. I'm going to load these charts up. It's BE, WKHS, SOL, VCNX, FSLY, and BLNK. Sono coin? What's going on with Sono? It's opening up right at Sono's trying to get above this resistance line I have drawn out here. It's trying to pop above that. Yeah, not a bad idea to watch Sono. It's a little slow. Decent volume yesterday, but we can watch it against that trend at 1470 if interested. Yeah, it looks like it's going to try to get above that trend. All right, here's the scans. We're going to get ready to rock and roll, guys. I'm going to load up some charts. Let me know if you have any questions before we get ready to go live. All eyes are going to be on BLNK on Blink, so bat your eyes, because don't blink with Blink. Coin, not going to be able to trade the open. Where you gotta help your kids out with their virtual school? What's going on there? I'll be trading before my kids use my computer. Dang it. Sucks, man. Well, maybe God's looking out for you. Maybe you were going to take a bad trade. Who knows? Gotta stay positive, Coin. Gotta stay positive. All right, somebody, someone just reached out about the scans and ended up getting them. If you guys have any questions about them all, just let me know. Like I said, I don't utilize everything on here. I just tailor it to my personal style of trading. But there's a whole lot more to it. There's red to green moves, low days, crossovers, 50-day crossovers. There's anything you need on here. Anything you need on here. If you guys need these scans, they're in the description below. I just go till roughly 10 o'clock each and every day with you guys. And then I got to go too because my son needs me. My son needs me. All right, we got 3 minutes till the market opens on up. Let's get it. Yeah, Elijah, we've been trading live since you've been gone. So we've had eyes everywhere. Everywhere. BLNK looking a little heavy. WKHS, we're going to be watching it against that trend. SOL might get that morning spike up to 320, but we're already on day 3 and we're opening up pretty extended. You know, the steeper the trend is, the weaker it's going to hold up. So SLL, we may get that pop, but it may do a green to red move today. But don't predict volume. Guys, don't predict volume. React to volume. Predicting volume is a bad place to be. It leaves you sitting and staring at nothing. Which means you're going to be missing out on a ton of good opportunities. All right, let's see how we're going to open up this morning. Volume's been a little light. GME, guys, I'm not really going to be watching that one because I don't have shorts there. I don't like it for long. But if you guys are watching GME, just Coin's usually alerting a bunch of these, but he's not going to be at his computer. So, guys, when stocks are popping up on these intensity scans orange, means they're getting fast and stupid. So help us in chat. Type in some plays when you guys see them pop on off, so we don't miss any moves. Because I'm going to be watching on the 6 that I went over this morning. But if anything pops up, we got to keep our eyes on it. WKHS, a little bit of a sell-off. The trend's going to be down towards that 2850 area. Now, WKHS is stupid. This stock it's buying high. It is buying high. But yesterday, Kim got it. Nice move on that sell-off. This stock has been a buy high and go higher type of thing. This has been a very nice short squeeze on WKHS. Really nice short squeeze. SOL getting a few bids coming up on it at around 283. That one looks like it's going to try to get a little pop out of the gates. Keep it on watch. 30 seconds till the market opens on up. Our eyes are everywhere. We are good to go, guys. Not going to miss a thing. If you're in here, if you're part of the green team, Avery Day Train team, we don't miss a move. We do not miss a move. All right, market is now open. See what's going to happen here. BL and K probably going to start looking a little heavy. Probably going to start looking a little heavy out of the gates against those pre-market highs. VC and X already popping up a little bit. We got some 240 bids already. I want that one to selling off a little bit further. I think we could see some more panic with VC and X. That's what I'm watching. I want to see a little bit more panic there from people who have been long-term investors there. WKHS sitting a little stagnant. I want that one to selling off towards the trend. BLK, yep, that one's looking heavy. RMTI, a little bit of a pop on that one on the intensity scans. RMTI on the momentum scans. PEIX getting stupid again. PEIX getting stupid again. That one's at 850 now. So a morning spike on PEIX out of the gates up towards 850. I don't have shorts there, so I'm going to avoid that one. I'm not going to trade PEIX this high. But if you are, be mindful of that PEIX, little morning spike up towards 850. Now had a hard hit on PEIX. Getting a little heavy there. That one's sitting at $8 now. So really met with some tough resistance. BLNK looking a little heavy. FSLY, that one's popping up towards 92. I do want to take a start on FSLY over 92 still. I'm not going to be hesitant today, but I do want to see that one get a little overbought. I'm not going to short comfortable. We're going to wait for these stocks to get scary. Not going to short or buy comfortable. Want to wait for us to see fear or see euphoria. So we're not missing a move here. SOL, a couple bids popping up 286. That one's a little slow. But the good thing if you guys are trading that on the long side is it hasn't sold off yet. We have not seen that panic yet. So we may, yesterday we got that pop at 10. We still may get it today. It may just take a little bit of time. We're going to wait and see what volume's going to do on it. WKHS, waiting for that one to come on down towards that trend line a little bit more. VCNX, still popping, man. 250s now. Wanted that one a little lower, but didn't get it. VCNX now on the positive intensity scanner. A lot of momentum coming into VCNX. We see that on the positive intensity side. 250s. So I'm not going to buy that right there. I want to buy the panic on it. I wanted to see a little bit more panic. Didn't get it. So far, nothing has come to me yet. We're just watching. Watching and waiting. Not going to trade stocks going sideways. Shorting euphoria, buying fear. INO, little pop out of the gates. INO, if you guys have the shorts, this one's popping up towards resistance here. 1850s, you see this upper shadow? This is tough resistance on the chart, guys. 1850. I don't have shorts. If you have a broker with shorts here, INO, 1850 tough yesterday, Friday, 1850 tough, and Wednesday at the close. 1850 is going to be very tough on INO if you guys have shorts. Dang, man. Is anything going to come my way? I know. That's a good short if you guys have them. I do not have those. FSLY already selling off, Kevin, a little bit. Man. Again today. Should have just started it at freaking 92. It popped over 92. I missed it. Dang it. Yeah, I missed that pop over 92. Already in the 89s on dope FSLY. WKHS trying to find its feet. And turn back around. Didn't quite get to the trend line. Did not quite get to the trend line. INO already met with tough resistance at 1850s, now in the 1780s. It's a great job there if you guys have shorts. INO down to the 1780s now, 1770s. Great work there. BE snapped out of the gates. I'm not chasing that one. SOL just sitting stagnant just a little bit. VCNX, I'll still like that one for an entry, but I'm waiting for that one to just kind of selling off a little bit more. I want to see some fear there. GME, GameStop, finally getting that pop. $11 now. So GME getting stupid. I'm not going to chase that one. I don't have shorts there either, so that's not a play for me. But if you have shorts, GME, not bad. Not bad. All right, we're not missing anything, guys. Just being patient. The only play I missed FSLY over 92. That's the only one I've missed so far. Did miss that one. It happened very quickly. PEIX back up towards 850. PEIX back up towards 850 if you guys are interested there. PEIX, that's a short. The stock's getting stupid, but it's getting really fast today and great volume. We have over 1 million shares of volume today. That's what we look for, that euphoria coming into it. Euphoric traders, FOMO traders coming in, buying that thing on up and shorting into those traders. Very overbought there. INO popping up a little bit. SOL down right near the trend line, 280s. But remember, we need to see some volume on SOL if we're going to get interested there on the long side. Otherwise, this is just going to unwind from longs. It's going to start selling off. So we're going to have to see some volume coming in on SOL if we're going to get interested there, but it's right near the trend. Here's our trend on SOL. It's coming right down to it, towards 280. So we'll just watch that one and see if it gets a little bit of a bounce around that area for it to turn around and start coming up towards $3. The good thing with it, it's really not panicking. It's not selling off, just kind of going sideways. We may see volume come into it a little bit later. All right, WKHS selling back on down, right towards the trend of $28 area. We'll be watching that one carefully. What are you guys watching? What are you guys? Anybody in anything right now? RMTI popping up out of the gates. Do I have shorts RMTI? No. Kind of figured. RMTI, not a bad one. That one's coming up towards $2. $2 area on RMTI. 187 it just hit. Right off the scans, guys. So RMTI you see is highlighted orange. That means get ready for the reversal on RMTI. Get ready for the reversal. We're getting overbought. That's how we use these scans and make money. Fearless getting GME. Nice. GME right up towards that $11 area against pre-market highs. Fearless trader with the GME win. Great trade there. Just watching. BE still snapping, still selling off. I'm not chasing that one. Not much volume. SOL, just very light. INO, good trade against 1850s if you guys got that. So far, there's only one trade I would have taken. Well, I didn't have the shorts on INO or GME, but FSLY, that's the only one I've missed so far. We have been on top of every play this morning, so we're not missing anything. Not missing anything. WKHS, getting a little bit of selling pressure on it. This one is starting to come down towards the trend line a little bit. That's what I'm watching right now. WKHS. Here's our trend on WKHS. Here's our trend coming down towards it, that 28.20 area. I'm going to be watching this carefully. I'm going to see if it's going to hold that $28 area. We may start seeing a sell-off very fast down under 28. Then we may get it to pop back up through it. Watch that very carefully. I'm watching that one to see panic. When it starts getting fast and scary, that may be when I start it. But I'm not going to hang around forever on WKHS because this is a very overbought play. It's a very overbought play, but it's starting to come down towards the trend a little bit. Want to see it start selling off towards that $28 area quick. And I scale in 3 times the plays. All right, so if you guys are trading alongside, just understand we all have different risk and different sizing. But it's coming down to the trend. Watching it very carefully here. Yesterday I was too hesitant with my entries. A little hesitant here as well. Want it down towards 28, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We'll see if it gets it. FSLY is money. If you guys are trading that, great work. VCNX calming down a little bit. That's what I wanted to see. I want to see that sell on back down a little bit more. SOL cracking. SOL is cracking. That's not a play anymore. All right, WKHS. Let's see. Let's see some panic down towards 28. But here's the trend I'm watching, guys. And it's testing it. It's really testing this area out right now. It's really testing this area out. But you can tell that there's longs. This is where support is. Support is right near here. I just wanted to see a little bit faster. I want to see some more panic. That's really what I want to see here a little bit. It just feels like it's a little choppy. A little choppy. All right, let me get this out of the way, but that's the trend I'm watching right now. It's on it. It is on that trend, so... And it's trying to find its feet. It is really trying to find its feet. Coin back. Coin is back. Watching WKHS for $26. Yeah. It's right at the trend, so I'm watching it for a long right here against the trend carefully. See if we get under 28 real quick. I'm going to start it. WKHS, planning for 3 positions on it. I'm going to start it right there. I got it at 28.32, my first entry. Well, I want to see what it's going to do against 28. Really want to see what it's going to do against 28. That's kind of what I'm planning for over-under style. Over-under style. Well, let's see what that trend's going to do. VCNX, still watching that one. That one's starting to sell off a little bit more. Starting to sell off a little bit more on VCNX. All right, here we come down to 28 bucks. So this is kind of the area I'm watching carefully here. I started small on it, and I plan on being kind of patient with these other entries. But it looks like it's going to come under, yeah, let's let it flush. Let it flush a little bit more. I think it's going to come under 28. So for my next entry, I'm going to wait for that flush under 28. BE still selling on off. BE still selling on off. I like WKHS a lot because it nearly every single day, like it's great on both the long and short side. Every single day. Every day. Stock looks good. But this is buying high, hoping higher. If you guys are wondering. It's not what I normally do. But yesterday, I missed out on it. All right, we missing anything else at the moment? I'm just being patient. Being patient with WKHS, letting it do its thing for a little bit. That's what a feeler position is, just feeling it out. Seeing what's going to happen. Looks like we're about to get under 20. All right, there we go. I'm throwing in another, it's flushing a little bit, so I just threw in another position on it. Threw in another little position on it, and now it's getting fast. Now it's getting fast and scary. This is when we're paying close attention to it. Now it's very, very fast and scary. I have a 28 average at the moment. 28 average. My third and final ad on it is going to be in this scary stuff. So I'm watching it very carefully. WKHS. Watching it very carefully here. But it looks like, here's the trend. We normally see this come down under the trend, and we see these lower shadows here, and then it'll get bought right back up through it. It'll get scary. So today is going to be very interesting. Is this the day it's going to crack? Or is it going to try to come back up, form a little lower shadow, come back up through that trend a little bit? Only time will tell. So if you guys bought that scary move down towards 27.25, that flush like Coin was talking about, nice work. Nice work here. Yeah, I still got another entry on it. I'm just sitting and waiting. Still sitting and waiting here. Got another entry on it. Just sitting and waiting. Being patient. Man, BE is down towards 17, guys. Ugh, 18 to 17 this morning. Didn't get it. Did not get it. It's pretty slow out here otherwise. It's pretty slow out here otherwise. Not a whole lot going on. See what we got. See what we got. Coin out at 27.80 on WKHS. Nice work. Yeah, that was a great trade. Waiting for the flush. And for those of you who sized into it a little bit more, great work there. I think we have one more move down. You're probably right. I'm probably going to look to recycle some shares out up towards the trend here. You're probably right. See what we're going to do back around $28. Great work, WKHS, everybody. This is looking good. It's looking really nice. I'm going to scale out. I'm going to take half up over 28 and look to recycle. So what recycling means is I think it may come back down a little bit as well, like Coin said. So I'll look to get back in it again. So I just took a little bit of profit, but looking to get back in it on a pullback down so my average is looking a little bit better on it. But WKHS, great work, everybody. We're fine here. Just be patient. Patient with a PAY, 28.18, 28.20s. We're looking really good. Look to take a little bit. Everybody look to take a little bit right in here. If you're in WKHS, we're on a very fast move coming up. So look to take a little bit. Just make sure you take a little bit off. And I'm expecting this one to come back down just a little bit. If it doesn't, great. You know, if it doesn't, great. We're in the money more. But if it does, I'm going to look to resize it. Get a better average on it. So either way, we're going to be making money. Great work, everybody, on WKHS. Beautiful job. Brad, how's your sizing going today? This was a good example of it. If you got in a little early, should have been sizing that one really nice. It's great work there. WKHS seeing a little bit of selling pressure. That's no problem. It's really trying to come back up through towards this trend. It's really trying to. The trend's going to be up over 28. The trend's going to be up towards like 28.50. So I mean, it's got a lot of work on it. It may not get it, which wouldn't surprise me because it's pulled back a lot. It's going to be hard to get back above that trend. So it really wouldn't surprise me at all. But it's smart to lock in. Always smart to lock in. Brad, haven't taken anything yet. SPR, decent setup. Yeah, SPR wasn't bad. Nice. Yeah, that was a pretty good move. Pretty good move. Didn't even see that one. Did not even see that one. Man, GME is money if you guys have the shorts. GME is money. Great trade there. I think, Kevin, you got it. I think Kevin got that one. Nice work, guys. Everybody's trading very well. Brad, that was the right idea. So great eye on SPR. Definitely the right idea. That was money. Coin shorten at 28.20 now, covering at 27.80. Nice. Working both sides of it. Working both sides of it. It's probably going to flush again. It's probably going to flush again, so I'm just going to be patient with these leftovers a little bit. It looks like it's going to be heavy and have a hard time. It doesn't look like it's going to try to get that trend back today. I don't know. It's just looking heavy. It's just looking heavy. Fearless Trader, FSLY bouncing back up. Bouncing back up. Might give us another entry here. Yeah, let's see if FSLY can get fast, scary move on it. VCNX just now kind of going sideways around the 230s. Not a lot going on there. BE, man, BE was money. I wish somebody got that one. 18 under 17 now. That one was nice. All right, WKHS selling off kind of hard right here, coming down towards 27. Yeah, I got a partial position left on it, but I'm not in love with it. So I may look to hit it kind of hard and then get out of it. We'll see. We will see. I'm watching it carefully. I am looking to recycle and get back into it, but I want it to get kind of scary again. The scarier, the better. We went over that this morning. I want you guys to understand what I mean by that. That's why these intensity scanners are intense. You're looking for those intense, scary moves, whether that's on the upside or downside. So WKHS here, that's what happened. It was a fast, scary flush, took out a bunch of stop orders, people panicking out, and guess what? That's when you buy it. Like, Kevin, how you do that? PIX, that one hit 850, selling off. Great short there if you guys got that. WKHS coin long again, 27.50. Yeah, I still got a little bit there. I'm just kind of chilling on it, waiting, being patient. I wish I had gotten the FSLY short today. That's the only one I've missed. Short's taking the elevator down, longs taking the stairs up. That's why I hate longs. I'm not a fan of being long on. It just takes too much time. It's frustrating. I like taking the elevator down. The Tower of Terror elevator down, like very quick. But we're not missing anything, guys. We are not missing a play. Just reviewing everything, making sure we're good to go. Roku, Elijah, that one's popping on up. I know you got that yesterday. Roku's now at 192. BYND is getting a little pop on it right here, a little bit. Bed Bath & Beyond getting a little pop on it. That one's worth an eye. Kind of watching that one for a fast and scary move up through 13. Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, yeah, get ready on that one. This one's getting a little fast. Let's look for 1320s. Let's look for fast up to 1320s on BBBY. Fast move up to 1320s. Let's look left of the chart real quick, see what we got. Yeah, we got major resistance. All right, look at this pink line here. Pink line, major resistance. Major resistance going to be around 1320s, 1325. The magic number. Didn't even have to look, guys. Didn't even have to look. And how do we know? We just know. You're part of the Avery Day Trading team. We just know. Looking for it to get fast. BBBY looking for it to get a little fast. One more nice solid trade would be good today. Really want BBBY. One more good trade up towards 1320s. That's pretty much all I'm watching at the moment, guys. WKHS and BBBY. Waiting for it. 1307 bids, 1308 bids, 1309 bids. Come on, baby, get fast, fellas. Put them dance shoes on. Start dancing. Let's get up towards 1320s. I don't want to be a part of a grinder. I want this to get fast, intense. Shorten that euphoria, buying that fear. That's what we do, guys. That is what the Avery squad does. That is what the Avery squad does. Probably going to be my last trade. WKHS back up towards 28. So, looking good. WKHS, just still being patient there. Never got my third ad. Just was watching and being patient. I'll post the chart today so you guys can see it. Patience with a PAY is everything. It's everything. You guys are already shorting BBUI. That's what's messing me up. We're already getting some upper shadows on this thing. You guys are hitting it. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm just waiting for it to get a little faster. Yeah, it's getting hit with some resistance right here. I just wanted to get a little faster. That's all I'm looking for with it. Jag Trader. I don't even know if anybody sees them. Usually I'll post them pictures on YouTube. They have like a create post, a little create your post chart, and I can post a picture on YouTube. I don't really know how to view them. Go to my channel and go to community, I think. Nice. Fearless saying FSLY is still going up. Yeah, FSLY getting fast too. It's grinding a little bit, so but it's looking good. It's gearing up. I want that one to get fast. If we get that one fast up towards the previous close yesterday at 92.80, that's going to be money. That's going to be a good trade there. So yeah, good eye. Watching that one as well. BBBY, I'm probably not trading that unless it gets scary. I look for the scary trades because, like I said, human behavior never changes. People get scared and sell their and panic out when stocks go down. People get scared on the euphoric side as well. Just train the opposite of the human emotions. All right, so what are we seeing here? WKHS is having a hard time getting over 28 and staying over it. So the risk on WKHS is now over the low of days at 27.25. I'm gonna let it wiggle around here a little bit because and see if it'll try to get back over 28. Give it a little bit of time. But at the moment, watching BBBY and FSLY. I'm in the money, WKHS, but I'm just trying to be patient. Trying to be patient there. FSLY, that was a good alert. Thank you, Fearless. Hit nearly 92 again. Having a tough time breaking that. Looking for a fast move on both that and BBBY. Looking for fast and scary like we saw in WKHS. Although I started WKHS a little bit before that scary flush. A little bit before that scary flush. I like BBBY's chart a lot though, but I don't want to short into a grinder. It's my only concern there. Just want to see it pop quick. We may be about to get it. WKHS, it may take a couple more times to get back over 28. It's having a hard time. It's forming what looks like an inverse head and shoulders, though, which is good for us. If you guys are in WKHS, look at this. Head, shoulders at 27.80. We got the neckline up at resistance. I don't know if it's going to get it today. You know, today it might remain heavy and crack the trend. It might. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens there. BBBY 1320 is about hit. Pull that one up. WKHS 2812s, 2815s, 2817s. Nice. Can you please just stay over 28 WKHS? All right, BBBY is starting to get a little scary. Starting to get a little scary. That's what we're looking for. You guys see that? It's exactly what we look for. The scary move. It's starting to get scary. It's starting to get bids. Fast move. Good volume coming into it. This is when I'm getting interested. Taking the opposite side of the move. This is when I'm getting very interested. I'm going to go ahead and start it. Go ahead and start it. Might have a little bit more meat on it. I'm looking for it to go against me just a little bit. I'm going to start it right there at 1330. Got it at 1330. Starter position on it. WKHS, we're in the money at the moment. We do want it to hold over 28 though. We do want that to hold over 28. We do's, we do's. Yeah. Probably, yeah, I'm coming out of WK, probably not smart. You guys stay in WKHS if you want, but I'm probably just going to come out right there. It's probably not a good trade, but I'm getting kind of bored with it. BBBY in the money on that initial short. Wouldn't mind it going a little bit more against me, though. Really wouldn't mind it going a little bit more against me. But that was that fast move I was looking for. That was that fast. Yeah, I hate longs, man. I hate longs so much. I think WKHS is fine. I'm going to be kicking myself. But I'm just getting... Longs just take so long, and I get fed up with them. Jag, you were looking for a little bit more on BBBY as well. You wanted the 1340s. We still might get it. But I'm with you. I missed FSLY today because I wanted a little bit more as well. So I understand that. I definitely understand where you're coming from. Here's BBBY's chart. It's coming right up towards its resistance on the chart, and it's being met with some resistance. Coming right back up towards 1230 though. It's high now, it's 1234. We still may get the 1340s. I like that fast, continuous move. I don't like it stair-stepping. So I'm not as excited about the trade. If I get it at the top and then it comes down a little bit, then U-shapes back around, then because right now it's against the 9 EMA a little bit. Right now it's against the 9 EMA just a little bit at 1317. So that I'm definitely going to take some around 1317 if it comes down to it, because that's the 9 EMA, and just got to be smart with it, trying to hold that area. But I like this candlestick we're seeing with my initial short. That candlestick means it's a little heavy right here. A little heavy on BBBY, and it's just because we're at resistance. Fearless, I freaking hate you. Money again. Nice trade and nice alert on it. Yeah, you're killing it, man. Keep trading FSLY. It's printing you money, man. Yeah, it was right up at its open, or high, this initial green candle at the open. So met with a little resistance there and pulling back down a little bit. BBBY, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is it going to go under 1320s? Under 1320s on BBBY, I'm probably going to take a little bit, like I said, against the 9 EMA there, because that's been kind of trending around this area. But man, I hate these slow trades. What is it with these slow trades today? I don't know. Like all the fast ones I'm missing. FSLY really fast out of the gates. All right, here we go. Jag, we're about to get your 1340 entry on it. See that 9? The 9 was holding up on it, and the 9 at 1321 now popped right up off of it. Hate these stair steppers, man. Thought I was avoiding it. Thought I was avoiding it with that fast pop, but looks like we're getting a little bit more, which I don't mind. Do not mind that one bit. I just want to wait for another fast move before I throw another one at it. Let's get over 1340s. Get over 1340s. Yeah, WKHS, I'm glad I just jumped out of that one. It could just tell it was looking a little weak. It still may come back up, but it's just too slow. I don't want to sit here all day with it. It's just a little too slow. BLNK? Wow, BLNK, man. That one found its leg. It found its leg. Singular. It's limping on it, but it found one. Sold off down to the 870s, turning back around a little bit. Yeah, that one had the fundamentals on it. Everyone was excited about. Jag, you get your entry on it? It's already back down to 1330. You should be in the money if you got your... It hit 1339. Didn't get your 1340s. BBBY. I don't want to be a part of a grinder. I'll tell you guys that. I do not want to be a part of this if it's just going to grind all day. When's it going to snap that 9 EMA? Yeah, Jack's like, missed it by a penny. Well, nice discipline. If it doesn't come all the way to 1340, you're not taking it. I'm not going to be a part of that stuff. If it doesn't hit 1340. Well, there we go. I see 1340 now. Yeah, it looks like it's trying to grind, which is what I was kind of afraid of. It's very steep. I like how steep it is. It's getting overbought. It's coming right up towards resistance. I like all these things. Nice, good amount of variables lined up on it. But it looks like it's still going to try to hold this 9 and try to grind against it a little bit. The idea is we just want to get a little fast, get a little overbought, and then start seeing some profit taken. And for this thing to start coming back down to break that 9 EMA a little bit. Want to see it fast and just start seeing some profit taken. and short into that other people selling it. All right, there's the 1340s, 1341. This is my last trade, though. It's going to be BBBY. My last trade. All right, BBY, let's get scary. Come on, get scary. Let's get a scary pop over 1350s. Just had a ton of volume, just slam it a little bit. Ton of random volume just came in and hit it kind of hard right there. I threw another ad on it. Looking to slam it on a fast move though. Looking to hit it kind of hard on a fast move. So I got a 1336 average at the moment. The power of scaling, guys. Please, guys, if you don't understand the power of scaling, email me. Let's talk about it. Coin is really good at scaling too. So I've been trading for a while. Single entry, single exits, I'm not too much of a fan of anymore. And you'll understand why the longer you trade. Gives you a lot of flexibility. All right, I'm in the green on BBBY. I think it's looking, I want it under the 9 EMA, which is 1333. I want it under that a little bit. All right, there we go. We're coming right down to the 13. Right down to the 13 EMA. Come on, let's get sell off under it. It's looking pretty heavy against it. Looking pretty heavy against it. Looks like it wants to come under 1330s. 1330s. I'm going to try to be a little patient. I'm in the money, BBBY. Try to be a little patient because I think we're good. If you guys are in it, I think we're good. This one's looking pretty good. Bed Bath & Beyond. What you doing? My wife would be very unhappy that I'm shorting you right now. That's funny. Looking heavy against the 9. Looking heavy against the 9. You guys good? You guys in the money? Should start seeing it unwind a little bit. I obviously want to be smart and lock in a little bit under this 9. There we go. I'm going to take a little bit at 1327. Everybody good in green? Everybody good in green today? BLNK, nice fearless. Yep, right up near pre-market highs. BLNK. God, that stock's hilarious. That's funny. Although, you know, yesterday's leading gapper faded all day, but BLNK, it dropped to the point where it found its charging station. Guys, I think we're good on BBBY. The rest of these shares, I'm probably going to set a trail. I'm going to set a trail on the rest of them and let them fade a little bit. Don't sell yourself too early, guys. If you're in BBBY, let it play a little bit. Let it play a little bit. You guys are in the money. You're going to be good. You're going to be just fine. I'm kind of preaching to the choir. I'm like, Kevin, you always take profits too early. Coin about done for the day. Yeah, I am too after BBBY. After BBBY, I am done. If we get a fast sell-off under the 13 like 20s to the teens, may look to take it all. But otherwise, I'm just going to set a trail here. Brad, yeah, man, nice. I was hoping you scaled into BBBY pretty good. That was a good one to scale into. Send your chart. I'm really excited to see that. Really, really excited to see that. So this is a great example, Brad. Like yesterday, you got your single entries. You know, it happens. It happens. But the ones where, you know, you're that the scaling works like it did today, you're gonna be seeing some good money. You're gonna be trading really, really well with it. Yeah, it's really heavy against the 9. Here's BBBY, the chart at 1348. I saw this is. I want you guys to. I'll try to tell you what I was seeing right here, and this is when I added to it. I saw this upper shadow here. It's like a hammer candlestick, you know. 1348. I saw this crazy volume come into it down here. You see this volume, like 215,000 shares. It was just trading. It had like an extra 100,000 shares that just hit it. And I was like, well, don't look bad. I kind of want to be part of that. Throw a little bit more on it. Got me with the chart. Nice, man. Yeah, really excited to see that. WKHS, you're jumping in that one again. Coin at 27.50. Nice. In the money there. Guys are killing it. You guys are killing it. All right, with BBBY, I'm going to set... Guys, you're in the money. If you guys are on BBBY, great, great work. Everybody doing very well. I'm going to set 13. My average is 1336. I'm just going to set a stop on it at 1340 because that's kind of where I don't want it to go back up to. If it goes back up there, essentially, I don't want to be a part of it. And, yeah, that's going to wrap up today. So WKHS got a little bit of that one. And BBBY was definitely the one we got pretty good today. So 2 for 2 on the day, guys. Great work, everybody in here. You're all trading really, really well. But any questions before we wrap up the day? BLNK. Nice, man. Good eye there, Fearless. Yeah. Nice work there. Right against that pre-market highs. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I'm a little irritated with BE. I know we were watching that this morning. Little irritated there. Because we would have been all over this had it have given us, like, you know, an entry to take. But it just snapped so quick. Didn't give us an entry. I was just a little irritated with that one. Then FSLY, I literally said I wanted the 92 pop. It popped right up to it and I didn't take it. God, that would have made for a nice day. Otherwise, nice day. Otherwise, good day, everybody. Yeah, WKHS just looked really heavy against that trend, man. That's why I just got out of it at 28. Here's the trend. It had to get above. Had it drawn out here. I was wanting it to hold 28. If it was unable to do that, really didn't want to be a part of it. Just was unable to hold. I mean, this WKHS is crazy. I mean, this stock could just turn back around, later in the day. That would not surprise me one bit. If it turned back around later in the day and then got back above 28, wouldn't surprise me a bit. But at the moment, it's just seeing a lot of selling pressure. So that is going to wrap up the day, guys. I'll post a chart if you guys are interested, both of them, and we'll do it again tomorrow. We will do it again tomorrow. The green team strikes again. All right, Trace, we will see you guys then.